Hello, it's Denise here, Junk Journal Junkie UK. No, Denise Junk Journals UK. Gosh, it's been a long time since I went back to my old name. Okay, so I'm on for the third instalment of the journal Winter Stories by with digitals by After Midnight Design. So, sorry, there you go, not too straight away. Hello and welcome. Hi to anybody new, and thank you for returning, those of you that have keep coming back. So I've had a couple of days of really short videos, not much content in them. I've been battling a few problems, got quite poorly parents at the moment, so and literally just moved house, so it all happened at once, so time has been very short. Hopefully this will be a much better video for you. Okay, so thanks for all your kind requests about my parents. They're Mum's doing okay, she's not too bad. Dad's in a hospice, and you know, we might not be going to visit too much longer, so tricky one there. But I did say that there was part of this kit that I hadn't printed off to show you guys, and I have now printed it off, so I can start the video by showing you the rest of the kit. Now I did make a bit of a boo-boo, and my printer was set to double side, so some of them I've printed double-sided. I did realise before I finished, so I went back on and printed the ones that were double on the other side, because like you know, little cards, little journaling cards like these, obviously you can see I've done it on that one, just need to be one-sided, but I'll back them as, you know, as journaling cards, and they'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so there's one that's got like the little labels that you can write on with the winter scenes. That little squirrel on there. I think the one on the back I've got somewhere else as well, but I'll just show you just in case. So that's got the fox, the moose, another beautiful one with the label, and all the different log cabins or winter cabins. Yep, they're upside down and all over the place, just like me today. I think there was, so there was 3 in all of the smaller journal cards that I've already printed. I showed you a few of these. This one's printed slightly smaller. So how many did I cut out? 2? No, I cut out 3, so that's another one, because I haven't had one with a snowman on. So that's 4 envelopes. That's a different one as well that I didn't finish. Maybe there's 5 envelopes. As I did say, it was a big kit. 6 tags. Didn't print on the back of those. Oh, and another 6, so 12 tags. Don't know how much of that you can see. They are different, aren't they? Yeah, so these are all like full size. These are mini ones that you can either cut out smaller, or they've got the lovely backing paper around them. So 12 tags. I told you about the postcards, that they came out the wrong colour last time I printed them, so I've changed my ink and they're better now. That's a cute one, isn't it? And there's a couple more pockets on there. So there's quite a lot of pockets on here as well, wasn't there? One with the snowman on. Yep, that's the other postcard. So that's 4 postcards. Yeah, they'll look much nicer when they're cut apart from each other. And then yes, what kind of envelope is that? I'm trying to think what it's called. It will not come to me. Anyway, a long thin envelope. I know you're shouting it at the screen. And there's quite a few of these. 1, 2, oh, beautiful owl looking, looks like he's hunting. 3, oopsie, 4, and a plain one again. 5. I like that string on there. Yeah, so 5 of those envelopes. So I think there might be, what's that, 10 envelopes we've had, and yeah, it's a huge kit. Stick those over there. So last time I was on, I showed you, did we look at this? Yes, we started to glue this on, didn't we? I've only stitched it just now, which is why these are on it. I'll try and stay on camera for you, don't worry. Just moving them out of the way. Yep, so if you remember, I was covering a piece of Amazon packaging with that beautiful fabric. Where's my little, there. We decided we was going to have this squirrel on here with some of these dotted around. Yeah, and I have got some white lace, but I'm actually looking for some sparkly, have I got the pink stuff? Let's see if I can show you. I'm looking for some of this in silver, which I'd love to put on there. Whether I find any or not, I don't know. I don't even know what it's called to look for it. I've looked for sparkly net and things like that, but I haven't come up with anything like this. So there's a corally colour in there, but I want some, well, blue would do, but silver would be nice. Ideally that's what I'd like, but I'm looking for something to go up the spine there, but we can do that last. I haven't found anything that I've been looking for so far, so I haven't found my blue Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I haven't found the crocodile eyelets. Okay, so because I need the ink, I've bought some today. Bought some, is it Do Crafts? I think it's Do Crafts. Blue ink, just from our local shop. It was only £2, so it hasn't broken the bank. Obviously it doesn't react and work like Distress ink, but it is doing the job. I'll show you it in a minute. And the other thing is the eyelet. So I've done this, I've stitched, I don't know if you can tell or not, you'll see when I open it up and show you the inside. I've stitched a fair way in from here so that I can put an eyelet both sides when I find them to close it, because I've got some lovely grey, bluey grey ribbon, I think that is, yeah, just ribbon. Okay, so when I opened it up, I told you I had a paper pad with some very similar pictures, images I should say, in it to the kit from After Midnight Designs. Am I in there? Bringing it towards me again, aren't I? Yeah, the light's not brilliant now either. I hope you can see that. They're sort of, we've got a bluey grey hue here, and then it goes into kind of a mauvey kind of hue. Let's find the signature that we're putting in. Yeah, I put lace down the edges because, so that's a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbooking paper, and there was quite, can't peel it back now because I stuck it down, you know, there was quite a big lip either side which I didn't like, so I've put some lace either side, and I've put a bit of lace in the middle because this scrapbooking paper is not the best. Okay, so the outside will be fine because it's got a bit of glue up the spine, and it's got obviously fabric on it, but the inside, you know, would have been prone, well, it still might be prone to cracking, but that lace is going to keep it in place and keep it strong. So there's lace in the middle as well. So yeah, I don't think those mauvey hues go too badly with the rest of this. Oh yeah, I put a piece of music paper in. I don't think I showed you that either. So I've put washi down the middle just to strengthen that a little bit, because it did have quite big holes in the middle, and I've gone with the same lace up the middle of that as well, just to, you know, protect it a little bit as well as bring it into the rest of the book. I don't think I've put anything else in there that you haven't already seen, no. So they're going to go in there. I'm going to put those clips back on because I've literally just stitched that and turned it over, so I want it to train it a little bit to lie flat, but yeah, it's going to be a lovely cover, that. Oops, so sorry. So I might stick that on. We'll just give it 20 minutes or so, I'm a minute, aren't I? 20 minutes or so to, you know, flatten out a little bit, and then we'll have a go at putting that on. I wanted to share with you these. So we made these. I made these on film yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was yesterday morning, and today is nearly evening, so you know, it was a long time ago. So it was just a piece of A4 card, the bluey. It's sort of a dirty baby blue, I would call that. It's not a bright baby blue. Anyway, I put one on either of the outsides and said that I would stencil at the top of it. So I've had a go with a stencil with this Doe Crafts ink, because obviously it's not what I was expecting. It acts very different, and the stencil I've used is this. I'm trying to think what it is. Is it leaves or something like that? Can you even see? Probably not on there. Is it better on there maybe? I don't know. Tim Holtz anyway, I think it's leaves, autumn leaves, something like that. And yeah, I appreciate that's a completely different coloured card because I couldn't find another piece of that. Just like I can't find anything at the moment. yeah, and I love the way it's come out. It is like melting ice water running a little bit. So I just chose, I didn't do the leaves, so there's leaves and there's like branches, and don't know if that's meant to be snow or broken leaves or something, but those are the bits I used, and you can see it's come out like, I don't know, running ice water, I think. So I just did that to try it. Obviously it looks slightly different on here, but I want to have a go at it on here, because if you remember, I said I would have a go at making these into like 3 tucks in a row, as it were, on a piece of paper as well. So yeah, just gluing them down perhaps halfway, maybe a little bit less, third of the way. Don't know if the top bit will lay flat though. And they're on, oh no, they're not on strong, they were on strong paper, but I've backed them as well. And I did go around with this ink to see what it was like on a dauber, and it's not too bad actually. Well, obviously it needs time to dry. Well, I guess then again, so does the Tom Holtz. Who's he? Tim Holtz even. Tom Holtz. I've created a new person. Yeah, I guess so did that. So, yeah. Might have to draw a faint line down that side to get them all lined up the same, but I thought that might be nice on there. And then obviously, so I've got something on the back, like I have the back of that one. I also said that I would make this, or I would maybe make these into a tuck. And they do only just fit, as I've trimmed them upside down. Yes. Up there. Yeah, so I thought I might put them, it's either that or a belly band, I can't decide. Now I don't do a belly band very often. I haven't got my own teeth in today, clearly. Yeah, maybe I'll do a belly band for a change. Right, so, but first things first, I'm going to have to go stenciling this, see what it looks like on this baby blue card, because if I don't like it, then I won't do it on that. And I haven't lost my pockets. So all I did was, just on a piece of, so I could go over the edge of it a little bit. I quite liked that. You can see where I've had the ink on it anyway. I like that cornery bit there, not the leaf, but the bubbles. And I think there's enough on here. I don't want it really dark. Yeah, so I can touch some of the leaf, but I don't want it to. It's funny, the dog's barking again. I don't want it to pick up the leaf shape, because I don't want it to be leaves. I just want it to be like water stains. Now I am expecting an Amazon package. That would be hilarious if that's if that's what the dog's barking at again. It's like having my own personal door alarm. Anyway, hubby is in, and so is my nephew, so if that's what it is, somebody will get it. I won't have to stop filming. Hooray. Yeah, so it's smudging a little bit, but that's fine. And I don't want too much on. Have I used this bit yet? Don't know. Let's go with this little bit here. It's quite a nice effect though, I think. Liking those little bubbles. Yeah, perhaps if I can do more of it in one go rather than moving it about. That might be the key. Right, have I made it look like leaves? Let's have a look. Don't think I've gone into any. Whoops. I just had an awful feeling I wasn't on film then, but I am. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit more ink on my dauber, do some darker bits. Do I have you there? Oh yes, that is darker. I'll put you in the middle. Any more? What's that like? Oh, it is kind of like, yeah, running, I think it is anyway. It's like ice melt. Well, that's a dark, deep one. What do we think? I think that's enough with those on behind it. Right, what did I think? There's 2 trees, so I was thinking a tree top and bottom, tree scene, and the cabin right in the middle. Yep, so we do want something kind of in this middle bit here. Let's have this one. And perhaps just there a bit. Right, we've gone very blue, haven't we? Let's just go blue. What's wrong with being too blue? We can ring the changes with the tags that we put in it, so they can be a completely different hue, or I don't know, we'll think of something different. Now they could be mini belly bands, or they could be, I'll think about that in a minute because I need to do the back at the same time, don't I? I'm going to put that, yes, what am I going to put on it? The belly band, the other belly band. So I think I did say to you yesterday that I have found my binding kit, which is something I was looking for, you know, for me to be able to sew the signature in. So I think what I'll probably do is do that off camera, because it's tricky to get I'm getting lines in it now, look, that's what I didn't want. Tricky to get a good camera angle at the minute, because I definitely haven't got everything set up here yet. Far from it. I did say yesterday that I was going to spend some time getting organised in here, and I have to tell you I absolutely have not. I have spent quite a lot of the evening at the hospital with Mum, and you know, well laid plans and all that at the minute. Oh, it's a bit like a leaf, that. So yeah, I will get to it. Nothing spoiling really. I mean, I would like it to be in. I would like to be in and organised, but at the end of the day, it'll get done eventually, won't it? It'll just make life easier for me when it does. But until then, I'll just keep chipping away, losing things and finding them. Keeps life interesting. Yeah. We're going to put the belly band down the middle of there, so I think that's a lot, because I seem to be repeating the same pattern a lot there on that one. Right. Yes, I've got sticky fingers now. Let me just wipe them, because I have got a wet cloth with me. Hey. Okay. Yeah, and we are losing the light, aren't we? We're definitely losing the light. Let's see if I can. Just bear with me a minute. Get my light plugged in somehow, because I have got it here. It's just the electricity that's the issue. Whoops, and it's standing up. Stand up, please. Now, I think I can plug it in. The only issue is it's going to be right across me, which could be fun. Bear with me, I'm getting there. That's it. Oh, right, we're plugged in. Is that better? Oh. I think it is. I hope it is. Oops. Right, what we're doing? Oh, we're going to do some on that one as well, weren't we? Let's put these on first and see how we do for time. I think I probably need a bigger piece of paper under me. Oops, one on here and two on the floor. So I have brought my old glue mat with me. And I will have it under my desk. Which way do we want that? I think I'm going to round the corners before I start as well. Yeah, I will have the old glue mat under my desk, just ready to lift up when I'm doing stuff like this. But at the moment, there's lots of boxes under my desk and my feet. And that's about it, my bin. You know, but it is a big space, so when I finally get it emptied, let me tell you, there are a lot of boxes in there, mind you. So that might take a little while, but when I do, yeah, it should be organised city under there. I'm making lots of promises, aren't I? Hope it's worth the wait. Now, I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the inside of here, but I will, while it's like this, just ink it, I think. I'm thinking I might mat it, or I might stick a couple of the envelopes on it. I'm not going to stencil it like I have the other side, because I think if we put 2 in the book stenciled like that, that will be more than enough. I say if, because I might not like this when I've done it. I can't see why I wouldn't, but if I don't like it, I won't be putting it in. Right, what I want is a line. I don't want the edges lined up. Are they all the same size is the first question. Yes, they pretty much are, so yes. If I line all the edges up that way, how far across do we want them? Hope we're not getting a glare off that now, I bet you are. Because I am. No, back 1. Come on, be a nice even number for me, that would be good. Yeah, that don't look like it's cut straight though, does it? Right, and pencil, excuse me a moment. So that's a square anyway, so we want one somewhere here. What did we say? Somewhere there. This is such a science, you see, and somewhere there. And I'll go over those, just if I go just over those pencil marks. Have we got a good distance between? Yeah, that one might need to come down. Let me just look from a... Oh, I think they're all right. Yeah. Let's just do it. Let's stop being lily-livered, shall we? Right, so we think... Oops, so I'm going to do a third. That's more like 2/3 at that edge. Because I can always put some more under, can't I? As I always say, and I can't take any out when it's glue. Yeah, I'm just wondering how... I suppose when the book's shut, it will fasten those flatter. I was just wondering how, you know, kind of baggy, sticking forward they're going to be. And obviously they're only going to have small cards in them, but those journal cards in the kit were quite small. They were a bit like ATC cards, so you know, maybe they'll be perfect for this. And some of them go that way, I'm sure, so that job might even be done for us. Did I do what? Yeah, I knew I'd glued it, but I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing. Yes, that blue is starting to smudge a little with my hands, but I don't mind it. Yeah, I think I might just leave it closed in a book overnight, just to flatten those. And I think they will flatten, because they're on this nice thick book page. They're quite strong. Just something a bit different. You get fed up of putting the same old pockets in after a while, don't you? Or tucks or whatever. Yeah, I think they're going to be nice. Wish I'd cut some of those little cards out now to have a look. Okay, so while we've got it here, we're going to go with this belly band, aren't we? And again, I just stuck it onto it was on fairly thick paper, but it wasn't on card. And I just stuck it onto some extra book page, and it literally does just fit. I've got it upside down again. Yeah, and we can decorate the page some more afterwards with all sorts of lovely things if we feel we need to. So just across the top and just across the bottom. That's an easy one. Obviously it's quite a long belly band, so it won't want anything too thick and heavy, weighty in it, because it will perhaps slide out. Is that right way yet? Is that the middle? Just about. Yeah. But I can put things on top of that, and I can put bits of fabric, lace, glitter, you name it. Yeah. I did the inside, didn't I? Yeah, lovely. Okay, so shall we put some of that on here? I do want it quite faint though, and I don't want quite as much, I don't think, as I've had on that one. So let's see if I can be delicate with my touch. Oops, does that look leaf-like? I want a bit... Oh no, I quite like that. That is, yeah, abstracty. Like these little bubbles. Let's get these little bubbly things, whatever they're meant to be. Oh, bit of a leaf hint there. Not too much. Could be a frozen leaf, I suppose, couldn't it? Some bubbles here. Let's have some bubbles. Oh, dark bubbles. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, just tones it in, stops it being so bare. Lovely. So, oh, I didn't ink the outside of it. I quite like that really dark one there. I hope I did that on camera for you. I was right over here, wasn't I? I'm going to get annoyed with myself soon. I did promise that I would stop and get the camera set up, and here comes the aeroplane. Like I say, I've done nothing. I've literally come back in from yesterday, sat down with the kit. I'll do that bit. No, I'll do it now. Sat down with the kit and started playing again. Turned the camera on. So sorry for that, guys, but this is kind of my coming down from the stressful day, really. After the glue pin out. Look. Yeah. So this is my relaxation. I could have come in and not filmed, not done this, and just, you know, put things away, tidied up and found things, I guess. But this is the stuff that I enjoy doing, and I'm missing at the moment. So much as I want to be tidy, organised and know where everything is, you've got to do what's right for you. Your mental well-being sometimes, haven't you? Oh, shall we be a bit more cheerful now? What shall we talk about? This lovely kit. Yeah, a few of you have shown me actually that you're doing blue kits, which is nice to see. I've seen a few appearing now. So people are showing them on Tatty Treasure and Friends Facebook group. I've seen a few from people who have the YouTube channels, you know, showing them. Lovely. I have to say I'm definitely loving the blues. I'm having a break from blue next. I think I've already told you that, and I'm getting a bit heavy with that again now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm doing a Christmas botanical. There I go with the dog's teeth again. Next. But then after that, I think I'll be back with a blue. Yeah, and I'm aware that I haven't yet shown you the red Artie Mays Christmas journal that I've made, the flip through. And can you guess why that is? Because I haven't finished it yet. Not quite. I was very nearly done, wasn't I? I can't remember what I've got to do. It's very little. Just little bits and bobs. Oops, sorry, off camera. And then the flip through. So hopefully that will be with you before I do the next Christmas one. Yeah, I'm liking those actually. Should we have a look at them in the signature, see what they look like? I hope so much I did them on camera so you could see. And this is folded. I found the clips as good as anything for folding my journal covers over when I've made them. They're just not too harsh, they do, but they are stiff enough to hold it right. So we've got two and they're very similar. I didn't do the corners of this one, did I? And I like that other one. Oh, with the corners done, so we'll do the same. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that £2 ink actually. It's the same make as the gold one that I had. If you remember, I wanted some gold and I got a gold one of those. Sticky again, let me just wipe my hands, otherwise I'll have it all over the booklet. Yeah, as you can see, that is sticking out, but I'm going to put those in a book afterwards. Right, so where might we want them? You know, a heavy book to squash them. So I think I'll put it in here as well so we can see the blue edge next to it too. Yeah, so we've got Woods and Woods, so we've got kind of the mauvey colour, and then this, I don't know, it changes colour in the light, to be honest, because now it's a little bit darker. It's looking very grey to me. It looked a little bit sepia the other day when I was looking at it. Grey, and we've got some writing, and then some music paper, which will probably have some pockets, or yeah, is it a coin pocket? No, it's not a coin pocket because it hasn't got a turnover on it. Those long thin pockets that that she's got. I love that watery one. So I'm wondering if, yeah, because we've put the trees in the middle this time, haven't I? I'm wondering if to go in there with that one next to the music paper. And I'm thinking we might want one of these right up here. Now I know they're fairly close, but remember we've got them in the back as well. Oh, do I like that popping round there? Because that's just a short one, you know, and it just covers them perfectly, and I think I do. And that's quite a nice surprise when you open it. I'm wondering if it wants something down the edge, or maybe this wants something down the edge. Perhaps when this is inked, if you remember I said I haven't inked any of the pages because I couldn't find the blue. Yeah, I'm wondering if to ink in the brown now, just to tie it in with this colour. I'll have to have a think about that. Okay, so yeah, we was going to do I'll just show you these, what they look like in situ, then I will put the cover on the front and we'll call that a day. And we'll have to make some ephemera then, because I'll sew it together and we'll start making ephemera and sticking it in the next video or two. Beautiful, aren't they? Yeah, that wants something on there. It's going to have that lovely, although I'll have a few envelopes made up, so I might change my mind. Might have that big bow in there, don't know. Beautiful papers. So where are we? All right, yeah, so that's on the outside. Can't remember what I said for the front there, but we'll have something interesting on it. The music paper, the writing paper, yeah, same again, it's on the outside. And then we'll have to think about what's going in there as well. Oops. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll take that out and lay this flat while it is still flat, if you see what I mean. Sorry, I'm not sure again. And we'll try and get this on with the Fabri-Tac. So I don't want to go too close to that edge because I definitely want something in there. I want it higher up, I think, yeah, because I'm going to have two of these. But I want room for one of those up there. Inside the stitching, preferably. About there. Maybe further out. One just touching it a little bit, I think. What do we think to that? Excuse me. I think it is going to have a dangly on it. I'm going to make a piece of jewellery for it, and I am going to put some snowflake charms on it. So I think that will fill in that top corner there. Yeah, so we want that in a very precise place, really, don't we? Where's my hula? That's, oh, well done. Let's see if I can leave that there, because I know I want it against the stitching. Are we about there? Yep. If I can leave that there, I'll know roughly where I want this down. So, what am I going to ink it in? I think brown. Oops. So this is walnut stain, and I'll just do it lightly. Yeah, I think because this is brown as well, there's a lot of glitter on it. I'm sure you can't see. You can probably see some of it now with the light on. It's absolutely covered in it. I'm probably going to have glitter in my ink now. That's a shame, I'd have to buy a new ink pad. Yeah, so I'm not overdoing it, but it does need just a little bit of an edging on it. Yeah, that's better. Oh, I'll just do this side thick in case any of it peeps round the corner. There we go. Lid on. And we're going about there with, oops, Fabri-Tac. Good old Fabri-Tac, right. Yep. It's just coming in time, that new one, isn't it? Although, to be honest, I have to say, I did only go on yesterday and order it. So it's come pretty quick. It did say 2 days, but I ordered it sort of tea time yesterday. Not later. I'm going to put plenty on. It is literally just going to be glued onto that, that's a pretty pattern, onto that fabric. So it's the only thing that's going to be holding it on. There I go with more glitter on me. Yep. I'm not going to move it around and touch it, so I'll start putting these down. They're just on paper, aren't they? Let me just check. Oh no. They've got backing on them, so they're sticky anyway. Right, what do we think? They are quite sticky. Yeah, but they're going on glitter. I think I ought to stick them down, and if they pull up, because they're on fabric, I can art glitter them, can't I? What do you think? Do you agree? Yeah, I knew you would. Okay, so I hope, because this will be the end of this video, I hope you've enjoyed the video a little bit more today. There's a little bit more in it than we have had just recently. It's coming together, isn't it? Lovely to see a bit of bling, cheerful. So if you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you for, I've already said, thank you for coming back, those of you that are sticking with me. I've just had a 500 subby giveaway, which has only just been posted, I have to say, guys, I'm sorry. And I am at just over 600 now. So it shouldn't be too long before we're doing another one. I was thinking 750, but you know, it depends where it is in time. If we get to 700 fairly quickly, because that last 100 went on really quick. If it went on, if I've got 700 really quickly, then I'll do one so that I can do a bigger one nearer Christmas. So I'll just wait and see. So either 700 or 750, we'll be having another one. So hit subscribe, stay around with me. So that's just going to have some silver corners, a lovely dangle down there, and I think yeah, some kind of lace fabric thing down the middle there, and that will be that. So next time we'll be embellishing, not embellishing, what's the word I'm looking for, putting ephemera, making ephemera and adding it in. So thank you so much, guys. Please come and join me tomorrow and we'll move it on a step. Bye for now.